what's your favorite piece of retro technology that makes you smile?
Um, I didn't like that question, and I was almost going to ask you if you could ask me another one. But anyway, I've never really been a tech guy, so I've never really been into tech gadgets or anything. So I don't know how to answer it. But there is something in that question which made me think, and which I want to bring up. And again, I'm going to repeat myself one more time. Cybersecurity is not just about tech. But I think by asking the question the way you're asking it, somehow you perpetuate this idea, or you contribute to the perpetuation of this idea that you have to be a tech geek to be in cyber. And that's not the case. And I absolutely want to insist on that. That's not the case. And it's almost a dangerous stance, if you want, because I think it's alienating talent. And women in particular, and that's a dangerous thing to do in the times we're in, because we need all the talent we can get in cybersecurity and all the diversity we can get. And there are countless jobs in the cybersecurity space which are not fundamentally technical by themselves. Training jobs, almost all the way up to auditing jobs. And on top of that, there are fantastic and incredibly complex project and program management opportunities, in particular around cybersecurity transformation programs, which are fantastic opportunities for ambitious young leaders who want to prove themselves and cut their teeth on something really complex, which will really take them across, the depth and the breadth of the enterprise. So I know I've ended up answering a different question. I'm sorry about that, but I thought I would say it as a conclusion. Apologies for hijacking the question and
No, that's okay. Actually, I have a response, and I'd love to hear what you think about this. The question itself is one that I've seen mature over time. It's the same question, but the answers have matured. And I do agree that it's the term technology. And what I mean by that is the first time I asked this question, I got a typical response. That response was the Game Boy, I think, right? I mean, technology. And then I asked it about the 15th or 20th time, and somebody said, the anvil. And I said, wait, hold on, let's have a conversation about that. And he goes, the anvil. In order for people to make swords and make additional technology to make their community better, the anvil was needed, right? Horseshoes are a technology. And I had somebody later on talk about the first 6-shooter, a revolver, instead of having to wedge the ammo down inside of your rifle. And so it's interesting. I've had people take this question and hijack it in a good way, just like you did. Technology doesn't have to mean the computer chip. And so I pose it back to you as non-tech guy. What technology makes you smile that's not technology?
I don't know, to be honest. I'll have to come back to you.
Fair enough.
I'll have to come back to you on that one. I'm sorry.
It's okay, right? So that's where I've learned a little bit about the technology pieces. The word technology today has a different meaning. So
yeah, I get what you're saying, and I get what you're saying around the way some people have answered it. But I think you also got my point around the fact that this is not just about tech, and there is really a danger here in portraying cybersecurity too much as a purely technology-centered type of area. And I do insist on the fact that it is alienating talent, and that there are lots of problems, as you know, around the cybersecurity skills gap, and not only attracting but also retaining people in cybersecurity jobs. So I think there is probably an opportunity here for another discussion, I think, around that.